Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwadler, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today, we have a great special guest, Casey Hayston, and she is a wonderful keynote speaker, but also she's a master networker. Thank you, Casey, for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to talk to you about this topic today.
Where did you learn how to network?
I'm really fortunate that I've had some really master networkers that have taken me under their wing and shared their philosophies and kind of helped me to collapse the timeline to success on networking in a way that makes sense. You know, a lot of times people will just go to an event, they'll shake hands and they'll leave and that's it. That's not networking. That's happy hour. I belong to an organization called Success North Dallas. And when I walked into Success North Dallas, I found my home. I signed up in the middle of the meeting and I have been a member ever since. I was running all the operations. So I was the first face everybody saw when they walked in. And because I was so persistent in wanting to give value to the organization, I caught the eye of the founder, Bill Wallace. And so on the 34th anniversary, he asked me to be the new CEO and take over all the operations of Success North Dallas. A few of the things that he shared with me, and I've seen him give his talks all the time, he calls them the 3 A's of networking. And so the first one is you have to be accessible. If you're hiding at home in your closet, I can't find you. The second thing is you have to be approachable. When you walk into a room, walk in with your head held high, but also make eye contact with people as you're walking in. Make sure that, you have a name tag on so that people don't get embarrassed if they don't hear your name the first time or they don't remember it when they bump into you later on that evening. And then finally, it's so important that you be accountable. So if I'm talking to you and I'm like, I'd like a follow-up with you, a one-on-one after we have this initial meeting, I need to be accountable to you to follow up and to make that happen.
Can I suggest another A to your list of 3?
I love suggestions.
Authentic.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your meetings. How many people show up and what are the themes?
Depending on our speaker. So next month is National Disability Awareness Month. And so we have an incredible young man coming to speak about inclusion. He's going to come share some of the ways he's trying to change the workforce and the inclusivity. So that's just one example. We've had football players. We've had probably one of my favorite speakers of all time. And I don't know if you know this person, but was Sent Marshall. She's the CEO of the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, she is exceptional. Absolutely.
And we'll typically have about 120 to 200 business leaders in the room. And these are absolutely business leaders that are there to connect with other business leaders. We say it's relationships, resources, results. It's like a big, happy family, business family.
Explain your little reminder posters next to your head.
I am a huge advocate of visual learning. And so I have little sayings, but I want to be constantly reminded because we are what we think, that's pretty simple. That's what all this is about, is I want to inspire others and I want to create.
When you do keynotes, do you keynote on networking or on relationships or on selling?
I do keynote on networking, but my favorite keynote is one I call Tend Your Inner Landscape. It's so important that we know who we are at the core and that we maintain our energy levels in a way that we want others to perceive us. And we can change that. One of the things I say is, we create our own reality with every choice we make.
Your mind is like a garden that has flowers and weeds, and you can make a decision to continue to water the flowers and stop watering the weeds.
Exactly.
Casey, how can people get in touch with you to be part of your member organization, or if they're interested in a keynote?
Probably the best place to start is just my personal website, CaseyHayston.com. That will lead you to the other areas that I work in with Success North Dallas, with my new company. And then the best way to connect with me is on LinkedIn. I'm very, very active on LinkedIn, and it's just Casey C. Haston is the profile that it's under. And that's pretty much my handle everywhere.
Thank you so much for spending time with us. And I'm so glad that I'm part of your network.